Alright, let's get started. Declaration of Independence. New Webster. The Declaration of Independence was seldom read publicly in the period immediately following its adoption abroad. The first numbered provisions of the French Declaration of Rights in 1789, men are born and remain free and equal in rights, was more of an echo of George Mason's language of the American Declaration of Independence. But by 1826, one observer noted that everything connected with the Declaration of Independence excites deep and acute interest. The Declaration's twin themes of opposing tyranny and upholding equality continue to provide welcome support to groups ranging from workers and farmers to women's rights advocates. In 1848, the delegates to the Seneca Falls Convention, a pivotal event in the women's movement, paraphrased the Declaration with the statement, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal." In 1854, Abraham Lincoln said that he never had a feeling politically that did not spring from the sentiments embodied in the Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence, 1776. It was written for rich white men, not for black people because we were slaves, not for women because they didn't have no rights. Declaration of Independence, 1776. The Declaration of Independence documents the reasons why the American colonies were severing their bonds with England and forming a new nation. The United States was a colony of England. The Declaration of Independence of the United States of America. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the cause which impels them to separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of those ends, it is the rights of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new governments, laying the foundation on such principles and ongoing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to effect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate the governments long established should not be changed for light and transient cost, and accordingly all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms, to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariable the same objective evidences a design to reduce them under abolished disposition, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferings of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of absolute tyranny over the world states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend them. He has refused to pass other laws for accommodation of large districts of people unless these people will relinquish the rights of representation and legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrannies only. Notes. An alienable, alternate spelling for inalienable. Incapable of being surrendered or transferred. Just powers, legitimate authority. Half. To have. Usurpations. Wrong Caesars. Evidences. Open display. Disposition to rule by unlimited and oppressive powers. The colonies, original American colonies. Tyranny. Abusive exercise of unrestrained power. Yo, real talk, people are so afraid of the government that they will suffer before they talk about having a revolution. It's up to the few brave people to stand up against this tyranny and disposition from the United States government, you know what I'm saying, and to overthrow or abolish the system and replace it with another one, because the time has come and it's self-evident that they're not treating us like equals and that the people are not happy. So, peace. That's your Declaration of Independence of the United States of America.